Voice isolation says that it is on because I'm using Firefox today.
Okay.
So that's not going to guarantee you won't hear these snappings, though. You probably can still hear something, huh?
No, I hear nothing.
All right, the browser makes the
Amazing.
browser bakes the cake, as they say.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SEGA Spirit Show. It's your healthy dose of blue skies, blast processing, and a whole lot of retro-fueled enthusiasm. I'm your host, Graham Cookson, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Scotty Moe. And we have, as always, a cracking episode for you tonight. We have our hot Sega community news, which is packed full of homebrew and indie Sega shenanigans, such as a new Mega Drive game where you chase sheep around and much, much more. Yes. And we have our feature discussion where you'll get to judge just how bad our tasting games is, as we'll be ranking every Sega game from the 7th generation. So come join us as we celebrate the Sega community, classics, and more in this in this in this episode of the Sega Spirit Show. Let's kick it off. Firstly, I actually want to do a little bit of housekeeping, and I just want to. This is for the audience. If you have been enjoying our show, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz. It really helps us grow the channel, and yeah, we really appreciate you. We've been getting some decent views and stuff. It'd be great to get some more subscribers and comments and stuff. We'd love to hear from you. So please do comment on the video or on Spotify or wherever you listen or watch the show. So yeah, please get involved. And with that, Scotty, what have you been up to, buddy?
Yeah. First, I want to point out I'm wearing my Daytona USA shirt because at the day of this recording, Daytona 500 is happening right now. So, do 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 do, go do it.
Nice.
Yeah. Godspeed to all the racers. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
it's a very
hey.
cool looking T-shirt. I have to admit.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's
I did notice it. Yeah.
it's a totally legit. It's not really, but Daytona shirt. It looks like it is a NASCAR shirt, basically. So it's my most redneck type thing I probably own. But speaking of things you don't need to own, that's right, Graham. Remember how last week or last time I mentioned Mighty Max? Well, I'm going to
Ooh.
mention one thing real quick. I found a Mighty Max McDonald's toy at a toy shop,
No.
and it was cheap enough that I was like, it has to be kismet, as they say, and so it
So,
opens
can
up
I
and
try and
stuff.
explain what I'm looking at to any audio listeners out there?
No,
I'm gonna have
no,
to.
I don't.
No.
No, Mighty
Right.
Max. Targeted at girls was Polly Pocket. Eventually targeted at boys was Mighty Max. All right, I'm still in the call and everything because it just fell on the escape
Dropped
key
it.
like 5 times. Yep. But it's just McDonald's did everything. It's like a abominable snowman that you open up his head. It's like a little compact thing, and Mighty Max is running around the snowman, the
Yeah.
Yeti guy, and that's really it. So found it at a toy show, and thought, you know what, that's silly enough. I will tell you, and we were talking to Chris Powell about this in our little like side chat thing. Mighty Maxes are not cheap now. For some reason, they are sought after. I don't know. So I've got it
Wow.
sitting next to the VHS on the shelf there
That is really
for the
cool.
heck of it.
Do you know what's crazy though? So I remember distinctly Polly Pockets. I remember I never owned one,
Mhm.
but I remember at primary school, or elementary school, as you say in America, all the girls had Polly Pockets because
Yeah.
it was a girly thing, it seemed. And then, as you're right, Mighty Max came out as the boy thing. I do not remember them existing as the boy toy, but I remember the
Oh.
TV show and stuff distinctly. But when I was looking at when you showed me that just now, and also I did actually after the last show sort of Googled it, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember these, but I
Yeah.
just don't remember. But if you told me Polly Pocket, I'd have been like, yes, I know exactly what that is. Little compact thing with a little tiny Polly Pocket. If you just said Mighty Max to me, I just said that's the cartoon, isn't it? So do
It was
you not
good.
remember it being a toy?
I wonder. I don't know if there was a Polly Pocket cartoon. Maybe they tried that. I'm not. Polly Pocket still is like
Yeah,
actively
yeah.
toys are being made for Polly Pocket, not Mighty Max. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought that back.
Mm.
But I just wanted one to have because I'm like going through this resurgence in my brain. But we were at a toy show And I will show now. I'm not going to go through everything that I bought there. I mean, I got a couple of things. It was oddly McDonald's themed overall between like that Happy Meal toy and like other things. But Rachel saw this cup and I saw it. I was like, oh, I'm buying that right now because of how dumb that is. So it is a Pepsi cup. And why don't you
Oh,
read what it says on there, Graham?
wow. It says, gotta have it cold, wet now. Wow. Okay.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. So yeah, whatever marketing they needed to do, it's like super duper 90s. I didn't even look at does it have
Yeah.
Chicago, but it doesn't have a date on anyway. But it's like it for listeners, it's a clear cup, it's a plastic cup, and it has a like a light blue, almost matches our logo, but not no, it
Hmm.
matches parts of our background and stuff, but it's like a blue rectangle behind it. In pink letters, it says "Gotta," Gotta, gotta have it, Pepsi logo, and then below in giant white letters, "Cold, wet now." Gotta have it cold, wet now. I thought that was so stupid that I immediately grabbed it, and maybe I'll use it someday, maybe not. But right now, it's on the shelf in front of VHS tapes. So you see something like that, and it was like it was less than $10. So I said, whatever. It's a cup.
Yeah.
It's a practical purchase. That's what I tell myself.
That's the excuse. Okay.
So yeah,
Brilliant.
no,
I love
but
it.
yeah, and also like you see that and you're like, that is so 90s. I need that. Um,
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
so and then the big thing I'll mention, I'm gonna actually wipe off part of it because my dumb greasy fingers, my hot pocket fingers touched it, I guess. Um, Graham mentioned it. You love it. This thing showed up in the mail. The VMU Pro, baby.
Woohoo!
Oh, my camera finally works. Let me turn this on too. The power button's kind of hard to hit.
I'm gonna
Um,
make myself even smaller. There we go. Look at this.
Boom,
Wow.
baby. The Pro. The screen
Nice.
is on. You hit the mode button and it's gonna go in and out of focus as I go through the oop, wrong button. Go through these menus here, but the you've got games, you've got apps, you've got music, you've got settings, you've got power. And you can who wants to see all my save files? There they are for Blue Stinger,
Nice.
maybe. Oh, it's having a
Yeah,
little bit of trouble.
sort of
Yeah,
see.
it doesn't know what to focus on right now between the buttons of
Yeah.
the screen. Um, but yeah, so and then I got that in the mail and I saw the return address and I was like, are you freaking serious? You psychopath. Graham bought this for me, people. This, as we've said, this is not a cheap product, and I couldn't thank Graham enough. We talked the TLDR. What did I put in this? A 64 gig or something? SD mini
Oh yeah.
SD, but it's a VMU Pro, and it's made by 8-bit mods, and it has a, as you can see, it has a color screen, also backlit. Maybe I can get into the Chow adventure and not break this. Let's find out.
That one
Um,
here. Woo.
and Graham has his as well.
Yeah, but I don't think
Um,
mine's got any power in it at the moment because I haven't used it for a few days. Yeah,
oh,
that
okay.
mine's dead basically. But I've got the blue one, and you've got a black one, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got the blue one. Okay, I couldn't remember.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the funniest part was that like I said like, "Oh, I'd like to get the black one." And lo and behold, is this going to work?
Yep.
Hmm. So it was I've only put 2 VMUs on it so far. The first thing I wanted to do was like see, I don't know why, but in my brain I was like, "Oh, maybe it's going to put Chow Adventure in color." It did not do that. I don't know why I thought it would do that. Oh, that's how. Okay.
That'd be
There we
amazing
go.
if it could do that.
Oh, is it going to show
Oh,
up? Let me
oh yeah, I can just. Oh yeah,
There you
yes,
go. Now
yes.
you can
There we go.
actually see. Okay, I have to do this backwards. Um, mm, I should be able to. There we go. And so you can. Oh, it's kind of beeping. You're not going to be able to hear that. Can you hear that?
No, your noise cancelling's
Yeah, noise
too good.
canceling's on.
Now you've got noise cancelling working. It's to your detriment.
Apparently so. Um, but yeah, so you can actually go on, in color or not in color. But Jesus Christ! Oh, I keep dropping things. Oh, I didn't see what
So
any of the
Scotty dropped the
any
BME Pro.
I didn't see what any of the
Oh,
things were. Okay, there's an apple. Let's see if maybe this one is also an apple.
playing the card matching
Nope,
game
I got
thing.
it wrong. Anyway, you can do that, and I'll I forgot how to get out of this game, so I'll just play this real quick as you tell us about your VMU Pro experience, I guess. I don't
Wow.
know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, have you tried just adding any emulators? You know, because you can play Master
No,
System, Game Gear,
he
and Game
said.
Boy emulators on it, and I think NES as well.
Sorry, I have not, Graham.
Sorry.
uh, no, I've not, and I don't know how to get. Now, see, this is one thing I don't know how to do. Like now that I'm in Chow Adventure mode, I don't know how to get out of that without like turning this
Oh,
on and
I've
off again.
completely forgotten how to do all that. There's
Yeah.
instructions online. But yeah, so I did manage to get my emulators working on it. So there's specific emulators that 8-bit mods have actually. I don't know if they've actually released it, but there's specific ones they link to on the
Hmm.
website. So that's the ones you need to download. And for some reason, it weirdly took me a long time to work out how to get them to work. It's just down to the menu system. Like I think I created the folders wrong or something. But yeah. And
You can't
have you
find
tried?
content like this on any other podcast, people.
Oh no.
Graham hasn't changed the camera, so I'm going to play this memory game through. Switch the cameras. Don't focus on me.
Brilliant.
Um, yeah, I did
Have you
hit the
tried the
issue.
free player at all?
The No, the only thing I've done is
Okay,
VMU stuff. Really, I
fair
tried
enough.
to. Uh, it did freeze up when I. What was I trying to do? I forget now. It did freeze up on something, and I realized ignorantly of me, like I connected another VMU and thought, let's start transferring data, but the other VMU needs to have working batteries. It needs to have a charge and
Yeah.
everything. So I replaced, hey, check your VMU batteries because, like any other batteries, they can explode. And found some. I almost
Ooh.
took a picture to tell you, like, hey, check out what I found. But there was just gunk and crap in between them, and like
Uh,
carefully remove them and then wash my hands like 3 times. Nothing in the VMU, so the corrosion stayed literally in between the two CR 2032s. Is that
oh,
what they are?
okay.
I forget.
Yeah.
So that was something. But this does not run on those, thankfully. Charges with the
Mhm.
USB C, and yeah, it has the power button on the side there. I forget why mine froze, but it did freeze once, so I had to do a cold reset. But I didn't lose my Chow data or anything like that, so that's good. But
Yeah.
all I did was I put 2 VMUs worth of stuff on there. I used it playing Blue Stinger. I need to just sit down and transfer all of them. Like it's gonna have to have them all on my Dreamcast basically and transfer them through that probably through that
Yeah.
process. So, but I love it so far. I don't know how much um I need to spend more time with it, but I'm curious about the emulators, but really I just want a VMU all in one. So
Yeah. It's just for using it for VMUs is really good. Did you get the Wi-Fi working actually?
yeah, I had no problem with that. You were saying you
Yeah,
did.
it still won't. It doesn't seem to think my Wi-Fi exists. Like it just doesn't even show up. I don't understand why. It's
That's
really
weird.
weird. Yeah, I'm gonna
Uh,
have to Google more about that.
Forgot what I named this chow. It's
Mm.
Rio 420.
Oh,
He's happy right now.
happy.
His
It's
health's not
happy.
great though.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
need to.
okay.
I have no fruit to give him.
Hmm.
So, but I've been digging it. I was very excited to get it and very surprised. And I mean, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna definitely put everything I can on it.
Yeah.
I was bummed for
I'm
some reason. Oh, go ahead.
I'll just say you're very welcome. Very happy you got it finally. It was a bit of a delay in getting it to you, which was out of our control. But yeah,
Right.
really
Yeah,
good.
I think. Yeah, Rachel, my wife, helped you out with it a little bit or something to.
Yeah, I basically spoke to her and sort of said, we were talking about this on the show. If Scotty, because I pre-ordered it last year when we first spoke about it on the show,
Oh yeah.
and I was like thinking, oh, what if Scotty asks for it for Christmas or birthday, or what if he goes and buys it? As I told her, if he starts talking about this VMU Pro thing, tell him not to get it. Basically, like don't just block
Throw it
it.
at the
And I think
box.
I asked about color as well, but then I realized on the show you'd actually mentioned the color, so I went back and watched the show again, and so you mentioned you like the black one, so I was like, yes, I'll get the black one.
Wow. I know I did that before last show or on last show, but I don't remember beforehand what I saw or said.
Yeah, we were discussing because you were looking at the websites, discussing all the colors, and yeah, you were like, I like the black one. I'm like, yep, cool. There we go.
Thank you.
Nice. You're very welcome, buddy. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep messing with it. Yeah.
So is that you? Are
Yeah,
you
that's
okay?
everything.
Cool.
Haven't really watched much or done much else. It's been
Fair enough.
nonsensical, especially with the
Man.
weather and stuff. So yeah. What
Well,
about you, good sir?
yeah. So as if you're a regular listener, you'll know that the last couple of episodes I've been ill. I am still a tiny bit under the weather, but mostly better. Like I'm 95% better. So, I've got a little cough here and there. Not as bad as I was. So there's a couple of games I've been playing, but before that, I'm going to go through pickups. I don't
Sure.
actually have any pickups this week, but I have something related to one of your pickups, Scotty. So, what did you show us you just picked up this week and also last week?
The Mighty Max tape?
Yeah.
I
So,
think.
you asked me if I remember Mighty Max last week, and obviously I spoke about today. So, it turns out, hold on a second, let's just make this a little bit bigger. Do I know that
Oh
Mighty
man, he's
Max?
got it.
I have the Mighty Max Mega Drive game,
He's
which was
got it.
just sorry, it was just sitting on my shelf. And
Mhm.
like a few days ago, just before the show, I was like looking at my games, and I was like, "Wait, that's Mighty Max on it. Like that's the Mighty Max logo." And I pulled it out. I
This
was like,
is
"Oh
the
my god,
life of a retro
I,
collector, everybody.
I own the game." And I tell you what, so from what I can tell, this is a completely legitimate version of the game. Like the
Okay.
front cover looks good, but the back cover, the screen, you can't really tell on this. The screenshots are really blurry.
Let me
Like
make my
everything else
screen
about it is
bigger.
actually fine and sharp, but it's hard to see that.
Move your
Like,
fingers, like try to get your fingers out from in front of it so that the camera focuses.
I don't know if that's working at all.
Um,
I mean,
not really, but I will
no.
take your word
Okay.
for it though.
Yeah, they are. I see if I can do. Will that work? My
Adventures of
camera's
Mighty
probably not the
Max.
best.
No, it doesn't seem to want to do that.
No, it doesn't want to. But yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
It's. I
I
have
was looking at
Mighty
prices.
Max.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for some reason PAL goes for $69 and American 25.
Oh, so it's not even that valuable. Never mind.
No,
So
normally
if
it's
you
the other
want a
way
bit of
around.
Mighty Max nostalgia, don't buy the toys or the VHS. Buy the game. There you go.
Oh, you know what it says on the front of the cover I'm looking at for North America? Free inside premiere issue of the Adventures of Mighty Max comic book.
Oh, so I have only the game. It doesn't come
Oh
with
no,
the manual or anything. So
that's a
I don't
shame.
know where I
Did
got it
you
from though. I've got no like um pricing on it.
recollection?
I did not buy this back in the day. So it's more recent purchase,
Huh.
but yeah.
Do you try playing it at all or do you remember if it's any good?
No, I haven't played it. This is one of those
I
games
think
I
it
must
has
have just picked
co-op, I
up
think.
recently. It does, yeah. So there's actually a two-player mode. One of the
Huh.
screenshots shows two-player. It says the blurb on the back is Mighty Max and his friends have set out on their incredible journey. Their mission to recover the most powerful weapon known and save the world from the evil Skullmaster. That's all you know about the game.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, on the back there's a. It looks like you can play as Mighty Max and
I think either Norman or Virgil.
there's a girl.
Um,
I think
that's his mom.
that's his mum. Oh,
Yep.
okay. So
I can't remember.
the other character does not look like. Well, it's definitely not Virgil. And what's the name of the big guy? Norm, did you say?
Norman, yeah.
Norman. He doesn't look like Norman. Like he
Let me
looks
see
like
if
a little kid. Yeah.
um he had friends. He had like there were other characters in the show anyway.
Okay.
It is
Yeah,
not even on
maybe.
Metacritic. Nobody's reviewed this game
Wow. So we
on
could be the
Metacritic anyway.
first. Right.
Maybe.
Let's get out there and review it.
I mean, if there was an excuse to watch the Mighty Max cartoon again, this podcast would be it for me. So,
But there we go. So yeah, I just randomly found that and I was like, wow, gotta
Adventures
tell
of Mighty
Scotty about
Max.
this. And yeah.
Yeah, some people say it's not good, but I mean, that's cheaper
What do
than
they
the
know?
sets. So, I think I would spend less money getting this silly game than the frickin' toys themselves. But yeah. Well, that's exciting. That's
Yeah,
it didn't
I'm
just fall
excited.
off your shelf and start walking towards you or anything. You found it
Basically, it did.
naturally.
It no, it was weird. I was like, I was looking for something specific on my shelf, and as I was looking, I was like, that logo looks familiar to me. So I walked, like picked it up, and like, oh wow, okay, cool.
That's funny.
Yeah, really weird that we just talk about it and never found it. But sorry, excuse me. A couple of games I've been playing. One of them is not Sega related, but I kind of just want to mention it because I love this game. And I actually originally started playing it back in. So it came out in 27. No, wait, no. When did this come out?
The year 27.
This came out in 2020. So this game came out in 2020, and I did play it back then. But I think back in 2021, I stopped playing it, and I just picked it up again. It's Immortals: Fenyx Rising.
Yep, I remember you talking about it on the Megavisions podcast. So.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot how much I like this game. And my hot take is this is the game that I wanted Zelda Breath of the Wild to be and more. I just think so. It takes a lot of inspiration from Breath of the Wild, but to me, it's a more complete gaming experience. It's actually got a good story for it. The way they tell the story is really good. The world is way more interesting and vivid and vibrant in my book. Like from what I can, there are more areas and regions to it that are kind of got more character to them. There's a lot more going on in it. I'm not dismissing Breath of the Wild because it's very technically, visually impressive game, and I know a lot of people love Breath of the Wild. But this, I just enjoy more, and I prefer the combat because the weapons don't break. I know some people like that in Breath of the Wild. The weapons do not break in this. So it's actually more fun. And you can get different weapons. And I just love it. I think it's a really fun game. So yeah, if you haven't ever played this or heard of it, check it out. It is a Ubisoft game, which I know a lot of people don't like Ubisoft, but this is one of those games they released in the relatively recently that I think is brilliant. So yeah.
I don't think the name of it is the best because it doesn't tell you anything what it is,
Yeah.
I remember you speaking very highly of it, so it's cool that you dig it.
Yeah, and because basically I've started playing it again, and because I hadn't played it for the last 4 or 5 years or something, I was very close to the very end of the game. I was on one of the last boss battles, and I literally forgot how to play the game because there's a lot of controls, there's a lot of moves you can do. And I was
sure,
I could just out function, I could hit and stuff. I couldn't remember any of the how to really play it. And I was I am doing terribly. You're on one of the last bits of the game. All the bad guys are really tough. So I was I'm just gonna maybe I'll just do the tutorial bit and just remember how to do this stuff. And I just ended up playing the game again. I'm I don't care. I'm happy to play through this whole thing again because this is great. I'm loving it. And I've actually forgotten a lot of some of the characters they introduced. So yeah. Anyway.
Nice.
On to more Sega related stuff, which I'm actually going to share my screen as well for this because I took some video footage of it. Last episode, I got Death and Led. Well, yeah, actually, sorry, let's just bring my screen up a little bit bigger again. Last episode, I mentioned how I got Death and Led, the new Mega Drive by Kai Magazine Software. I've actually played it now this time because I've been feeling a little bit better, and yeah, it's a pretty fun game. So yeah, I'll just throw a bit of gameplay footage.
Whoa!
This is
look at all them bullets.
My recording. Yeah, that was one of the. Yeah. So each level kind of starts with a. It's like a scroll. How can I explain it? It's almost like a light gun style game, a bit like Lethal Enforcers back on on the Mega Drive and stuff.
Yep.
But it kind of scrolls to the side and bad guys pop up and you can see your character, but you're kind of just shooting. And it's not actually a light gun game, but it kind of works in a similar way.
Yeah, it's scrolling. So you got a cursor.
Yeah, you're aiming at enemies and stuff. It's pretty fun. It's actually quite a fun game. Doing this. There is. I will say one thing. So sometimes dodging the bullets can be really easy. So you can actually see bullets flying at you. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky. But the boss battles in this are surprisingly easy.
Oh,
there's 2 enemies who I hate though. One of them is these. You get these guys in barrels. Actually, if I skip forward a bit, I might be able to show you. I don't know. Let's skip more towards here. Oh no, that's too far. No, too far. There you go. These guys in barrels. They take ages to kill. They will. You can throw dynamite, and that dynamite will kill them in one hit.
Oh,
But if you run out of dynamite, they're really weird, hard to kill. They take more hits than most bosses, and it's really frustrating.
but are they? Was that a boss? Are they a boss?
That a little bit just then was actually kind of a semi-boss battle in that it kind
Okay.
of was the end screen and they just chuck loads of enemies at you. Not there are some levels where there are more proper bosses, if that makes sense. But yeah,
Hmm.
those little guys in barrels can sometimes just pop up in the middle of those levels, and they just take ages to kill, and they weirdly do shoot you a lot more than other enemies, which is really annoying. And then the other half of the game, so like you do that sort of shooting level, then you go to like a side-scrolling level. It's almost like a Streets of Rage style that you can go up and down the screen,
Hmm.
and yeah, go along. So you can jump as well. Interestingly, punching enemies is stronger than shooting them.
Oh,
For
well,
some reason. So
I don't know.
there are some enemies which will take 2 or 3 shots with a gun, or you just punch them once and they die. Yeah, so that's a bit
Punching barrels.
weird. Yeah, so like just then I punched 2 guys at once and they both
Oh, that's
died.
dynamite. I thought those are fire extinguishers. That would not make
Yes,
sense for the West.
thank you. They do look like fire extinguishers. Like, so when I first saw them, I was like, "That's interesting."
Yeah.
Oh, you can get upgrades to your guns as well, like temporary upgrades. Like one of them is like a super shot, so your bullets are more powerful. Another one is like almost like a rapid fire machine gun type thing, which is it's pretty good. That's mostly on the sort of light gun style level, but you still do get some super shot and stuff on this sort of normal scrolling level. It's a fun game though. It's actually a really cool game. Visually, I have seen better games on the Mega Drive and stuff, but
Yeah.
for an indie game, it's still pretty darn
Right.
good, I think.
Yeah, I would say for sure for it looks like it is an official game, but it
Hmm.
does look like graphically that it was from like, around the Golden Axe days, like Golden Axe
Yeah.
1 or 2, like it's earlier graphics on the Genesis than later things, but it does not look bad. It just looks like it's an early Genesis game, but it looks
Hmm.
like it's an early official Genesis game that was in the arcades or something. So,
Yeah. And on these scrolling levels like this, there's actually a lot of parallax scrolling as well. Like
yeah,
the foreground and the background and the middle ground are all moving at different speeds, which is really cool.
bad guys on the
Um,
steamboat in the bayou.
yep. And oh yeah, the other enemy who I hate, which is on this level, but I can't find it. Basically, you get these hot air balloons that come by and they fire
Oh,
lots of bullets at you, and they're surprisingly hard to take down as well.
hmm.
And yeah, they get me as well. So barrel guides and hot air balloons, the two I now have a fear of.
They are the bats of this game,
But they are the bats of this
the worst
game.
enemy.
Um, and oh yeah, also this level here. So this is a train level. You can fall off the bottom of it, which
Oh gosh.
one of the most frustrating things ever. Because I like 3 times in a row I died because the actual positioning of your guy didn't look like I was going to fall off, but I just did. And when you die, you lose all your grenade, all your sticks of dynamite that you stored up. And I had
Gotcha.
like 20 to 30 sticks of dynamite at one point, which was like, I'm going to use these on bosses and stuff. But yeah, when you lose them all, you go back to basically next to 4 sticks of dynamite or something, or 5 sticks of dynamite. Very frustrating. Um, one other thing is a lot of the bosses will throw dynamite as well, but often they will jump into their own dynamite. So there've been a couple of
Nice.
bosses who just killed themselves basically. Oh yeah, this boss likes to jump at you and
Oh,
um,
this is a boss. Okay, that makes
yeah, this is
sense.
actually
Yeah,
a boss battle. Yeah, so yeah, he just jumped
interesting.
into his own dynamite just then, which is quite interesting.
Did you beat it?
Um, no, I haven't fully finished the game. It's actually quite tough. Like the more you play, it gets harder, obviously. But I got relatively far.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the whole thing is basically this bad general person has like kidnapped your sister or something,
Okay.
and you can play as there's 2 characters, but in single player you only seem to get to have 1 character, but there's a 2-player mode, and yeah, like one of them is like I think he's meant to be Mexican or something, and this general guy has basically ransacked his village or something or town and killed everybody he loves. And the other
Excuse me.
guy is someone who used to be it was a guy who worked for the general, And when they were ransacking that village, he basically said, "I don't want to do this," and then he got beaten up and tortured by the general, and then left for
Oh,
dead. So now you're
yikes.
both on a mission of vengeance. And one other quite cool thing, why it's cool. It's cool for me. No one else is going to care. No one else is going to care about this. Actually, if I go back to the other screen, 1 second. So in the manual, there's a little manual. It's got a little bit of information. At the back, it's got a special thanks to anyone who pre-ordered the game. And where's it gone? Oh no, I had it earlier and I've lost it now. No. Oh no,
What's
Scotty,
it?
where's it gone?
What? It's on that page. I can guarantee you.
It's on the page.
Just use Control F and you'll find it. I've sadly done this before. I've taken a picture of something with my phone and then done Control F on my phone to find something, because that's how lazy technology has made me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
SEGA Spirit.
Control Z. Control Z.
What a
Oh, okay. It's on the other page. There's actually a couple of pages. I knew it was on this side. Just check out that sexy little name right there.
Graham Cookson. There's your address
go.
and social security number. No,
Yep,
yeah,
that's right.
nice. Part of history.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, to be honest, because this was not on Kickstarter. It was just on their website, and there's a pre-order option. So very nice of them to add. There's like quite a lot of names.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone who pre-ordered it basically got in the manual, which is really nice.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah. So I'm enjoying it. I think it's a very fun game. I still need to play 2-player. So yeah, it's
not a sponsor, even though his name's on it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd check it out. Kai Magazine. I'll put a link in the description. But it's a fun game if you're still playing Mega Drive games. You're interested in indie games. It's fun. It's good. Yeah, there we go.
Neato.
Cool. Neato, indeed.
Oh, I'll mention one thing real quick. I've continued my collection of outdated pins that are a time capsule and got Men in Black, November 25th, Walmart, baby.
Wow.
So, that's all.
That's pretty cool.
Setting it up here over next to my home improvement pin for no reason. The collection grows.
So with that, let's move on to the community news. So yes, we're back with the community news. As always, we're talking about the hottest indie and retro and all sorts of Sega community stuff that's happening on. The first bit of news is that there's a PlayStation 1 game which is getting an unofficial port to the Sega 32X, which is the game is called Kula World, or if you're in North America, it's called Rollaway, or if you're in Japan, it's called Kula Quest. And it's if you don't know it, it's kind of like a physics-based puzzle game where you play a beach ball. Like you're like a beach ball that's come alive, and you have like platforms, and you basically have
roll into the Xbox logo at the end of that level.
It does look like an Xbox logo, doesn't it? That's literally all the footage we have right now. She's 17 seconds of footage.
Nice.
But yeah, it's being worked on by a guy called Old Pirate. That's what he goes by online. And it's a physics-based puzzler where players control a sentient beach ball. And only the first level is available. But it's available on his. You can, if you wanted to check it out, you can check it out on his itch.io, which there's really not much information on there. It's literally just like, here's a game.
Yeah, it's like any of those marble rolling games. I feel like those were everywhere at one point, where you take the control of a marble, or like Koro Rimpa on the Wii was one of my favorite marble rolling games. Godspeed Googling that based on what I just called it. But yeah, I could. Why the 32X? I mean, we love the 32X here. At one point, I was trying to collect the whole library, but right now I've got I have like 10% of it since I have 7 games or something, right? But that's unneeded, and that's why this is cool. Absolutely,
yeah. I don't really have much more to say about it. I remember this being a thing back in the day, but I never actually played it. But it looks fun, looks of its time, and I've heard good things. I think it was a bit of a cult classic, really. So
yeah, I remember the cover, the box art of that game for sure. Always seeing it in Blockbuster, but never renting it. So I don't know. Like, do you? I guess is this a situation where you specifically, Graham, would download this onto your EverDrive and then pop it into your 32X?
Yeah, probably. I probably will do. Yeah.
There you go.
I might wait till they get more than one level, though,
Right.
because I think that would be a bit. Because that took the video they have is 17 seconds long, so I think I'll wait
Yeah.
till I can play a couple of minutes at least.
Yeah, we just watched the walkthrough for the first level, so
Yeah, basically. But yeah, if hopefully there's a bit more work that goes into this, and we can see maybe the full game. But yeah, it's just interesting because crazy stuff they're getting up to, like all these indie homebrew people. Love it. Fantastic. And
speaking of walking around,
the next bit of news, Scotty. What
asked
is this
for it.
game?
Fans of Babe, maybe not Pig in the City, but remember Babe? That'll do, Pig. You're gonna love Bailey the Brave, which is a you play as a collie, I guess, what Lassie was at one point, and it's on the Genesis Mega Drive. You are sheep herding dogs. Nope, you're a sheep. You are a sheep herding dog. You are herding sheep. Let's try that again. And it is it's a top down on the Mega Drive. You play as the dog and you herd the sheep and you got to guide them. And there is also 2-player co-op and versus modes. Some of the footage, we're looking at the footage now, but there is also footage of maybe a boss fight where they're fighting Cerberus or something. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's further in the video. Let me see. It's about at the 1 minute mark if you wanted to move it up at all.
Oh, okay. That would be a different video because we were just looking at my video footage.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's loud. So that's a trailer. This is a trailer now. Oh dear.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the Sega Guru's video.
Okay.
But and you play as a dog, and you can play as another dog if it's 2-player. Got to get them into the pen, out of the pen, into places, and it's pretty cool. You can download it right now for free, or you can donate if you want to the creator. You can also print out the box art, which is AI as heck, unfortunately. And you can also download a cartridge sticker if you wanted to, so to go all out and put it on a physical cartridge. But Graham said we were looking at his gameplay, so explain yourself.
We can go to this. Yeah, let's go back to the gameplay. This is my gameplay footage now. So I downloaded it. I put it into my EverDrive Pro, test it out, and I am not very good at this game. I beat the first 4 levels or so.
Well, you push them, you bark at them. What was the other thing? There's another function.
So you can jump and you can run. But yeah, so basically, I just saw that a UFO came down. If the UFO goes over the white sheep, and it will basically turn a white sheep into a black sheep. And supposedly the black sheep are harder to control, harder to manage. They will run off more and stuff. I found the black sheep easier than the white sheep most of the time.
All right, bring on the aliens.
The black sheep, they are a little bit faster, I guess, the black sheep, and sometimes they will walk off. But there's a few white sheep who just drove me. This bit right now drove me nuts because there's a split in the level where I don't know if you can see. There's a path down to the left, but they kept going back into the field area, and yeah, I was trying to get them all together because basically, if you get them all together, you get more points because it's like a combo. You're timed as well, so you've got to try and get all the sheep within the time limit. And the first level is pretty basic. It's kind of just like a field and like a gate that you push them through. Whereas they sort of get more tiered levels, so like you've got to work your way around more maze-like areas and stuff. I only played like the first few levels. The next level after this is more of a ruin. Looks like a ruins. When the UFO comes down and to like get the sheep, if you bark at the sheep just right, the UFO will get scared and run away. And it will then come back and drop a power up for you, which is weird, but good. So one of the power ups recharges your special power meter, I guess. So basically your bark, your jump, and your running, you have just one single meter that every time you do one of those actions, it will use up the meter. It does recharge, but it's surprisingly slow. So barking is actually annoying in that you only get a limited number of barks before you have to wait for it to recharge. So one of the power-ups will recharge your whole meter, which is handy. Another one will give you this almost not quite, it's almost like an invincibility thing where you're flashing, but you can bark as
Okay.
much as you like and stuff. So
I was
for
going to
that
ask why you were flashing. So, okay.
so yeah, it just kind of like highlights that you can bark as much as you want and run as much as you want and stuff. So yeah, again, this bit here, clearly I'm not doing a very good job. The sheep just keep running up and down the screen, and it's like, oh. So yeah, I found this game very frustrating. I'm not going to lie, but I think some people will really enjoy it. I had fun. Also, I was just getting annoyed at the sheep. I was like, come on, sheep, come on. So yeah,
there aren't many games where you play as a dog out there. So
yes,
besides
exactly.
Okami, Dog's Life, where you get to poop on command or whatever. So I will definitely check this out because I love dogs.
I think if the only other two games I can think of that are like this, there was a game called Sheep on the PlayStation 1 and PC back in the day, where it's very similar that you heard sheep basically. Or this, I never played that, but I did play Space Station Silicon Valley on the N64.
Yep.
There are some missions where you play as a dog and you bark at sheep to get into a pen. All right. Yeah. So that's one thing I remember. But yeah, it's worth checking out. It's free, or you can donate if you want to, but it's free if you don't want to donate or you just want to check it out. So yeah, there's like 9 levels, I think, and it's also in memory of Bailey, the game designer's collie. So it's like made in memory of his lovely dog. So pretty cool. So Bailey the Brave, check it out.
I downloaded it, so
sweet.
I'll give it a shot. See if I can get Rachel to maybe play 2-player with me or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Nice. I'd love to hear about the herding and the versus mode. See what.
Yeah.
I think on the versus,
dog you were meant to be.
In the versus mode, are you actually on the same level? I think you are.
No idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's a split screen competition, pits the players against one another. So maybe you are trying to get all the sheep from the same herd, or each of you are trying to get the same herd collection. Anyway, cool. And the next bit of news, which I'm relatively excited about because it's based on the best game ever made, my favorite game of all time. So yeah, if you don't know, you probably have heard about this. This was actually started back in 2015 originally. There's a guy who was working on Panzer Dragoon Saga, an HD PC version, essentially. And the guy goes by the name, I don't know if it's a male or female, but the person goes by the name of Yazor online. And I was just thinking, it's actually a he, because in this time extension article it does actually mention he. Anyway, Yazor, he started on this project in 2015. He last worked on it though in 2020, in October 2020. So he kind of abandoned the project. And actually, there is some video footage I can switch to here, which is from Video Game Esoterica. Smoothed it out.
Oh yeah, so the visuals are a lot smoother. Obviously, they're compared to it's very rough and ready right now, basically, if that makes sense. What happened was though, he abandoned it because he started to lose interest in the project. Apparently, it became very impractical because he said that every location, battle, and interaction was basically more or less a custom experience, and it requires manual implementation. So it sounded like it was going to get a lot of work, and this has become a hot topic at the moment, though, because he actually recently put it on open source. He put it on GitHub so more people could work on it. And there seems to have been a lot of interest. So he actually said to Time Extension, this might help me get me more motivated to work on this again. I've been itching to make some more progress. So because there's been a lot of interest, he's now sort of saying, oh, actually, maybe I will carry on working on this, and hopefully with it being on GitHub, it'll get more people involved, and maybe the project will continue to grow and develop and come along. So, I've mentioned this before, it's my favorite game of all time. What we're seeing right now, I feel like it's sharper and stuff, but it doesn't quite have the same feel as the Saturn version of the game, but I'm hoping
It's too
that
clean.
it's a bit too clean. Yeah, so actually, if we skip forward here, this shows
Gosh.
the original Saturn version, which is a lot darker and moodier, and there's
Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, I mean you're in the
yeah,
bottom of a cave or something in this.
yeah,
I can't fully remember, but yeah, it didn't look like the footage of the remake is just too bright. You're in a dark area, so I'm sure shaders and other things need to be tweaked and
yeah.
added. But yeah, that would be amazing because it is a game that I've streamed before. Graham and I streamed it before.
Mhm.
I would stream it literally so that more people could see it and like experience it as I'm playing because it's a great game that more people need to experience and know about it other outside of just being expensive. So it's not the Final
Yeah,
Fantasy killer that Sega wanted it to be, whatever, but it is still a very good game.
yeah. I personally think it's a Final Fantasy killer, but I'm weird. But I think a
It's
lot of
not
people
well,
do
you're
rate
not
it, but
weird, but a lot of people
uh,
really like this game too.
yeah,
Just not enough people
yeah,
played it.
yeah. Sadly,
Yeah, there's not
but
really. Yeah, now that I look at this again, it is just there's no shadows. Edge doesn't
mm,
even have a shadow. So yeah,
yeah,
early, but yeah, no. I mean, that's the fans knowing about this. We'll be talking about this again. I guarantee you, with
oh yeah,
more progress, faster progress. There's not as equally not as equally popular, but there is the Sega Gaga fan translation that's been making a lot of progress. Like it's actually going to
ooh,
happen, it sounds
yeah,
like. So I think but that's because other people have helped and things have been handed off. So I think that's going to happen probably with this also. But it doesn't
yeah,
surprise me. I've heard about the development of this game in terms of how they made things. Like all of like the dragon is fully made of polygons. They didn't just have a sprite and stuff. So they
yeah,
did way more than they needed to probably, but that's one reason why we haven't seen a remake, I believe.
yeah. It's yeah. They did Sega when they made this game. They tried to do something that never been done before. They did. They created something that never been done before, fully
Yep.
3D, fully voice acted, and yeah, epic game really. Unique combat system which I've never seen in any other game before. And really cool. Anyway, let's move on. That's that. So up.
You guessed it. Minecraft on the Sega Saturn. Going from one Saturn thing to the other. Hacker Frogbull, they also excuse me, worked on the Crash Bandicoot and Metal Gear Solid ports for Sega Saturn, among other things. They have gotten a version of Minecraft running on Sega Saturn hardware, and they are using the Z Zeta Stream engine. Sorry, instead of Xtreme, like Z Stream. I can't even say it. And no, he's a homebrew wizard, so that's what's happening right now. And it also, let's see here. Oh, along with Frogbull XL2 is working on this. That is a person who got ray tracing working on the Sega Saturn, which is insane. That didn't happen with any official game ever. But
Mm-hmm.
they're putting Minecraft on the Saturn because why not? So
Yep.
we're watching footage of that now. I don't know that much more needs to be said. I don't know that there's much more to say really. It's Minecraft,
Yeah.
but it's on a Saturn. It's nuts.
So if you are on Patreon at all, Frogball is available on Patreon. Like he's on Patreon and he actually has published a downloadable version of this for people who are Patreon supporters of his. So there's a link to actually download it if you want to. He does talk more about some of the technical side of things, which I don't understand any of it. Like he's talking about the visual aspects, like the level of detail. There's 3 level of detail system and other stuff he talks about, which if you're interested in that stuff, that's great. Yeah, otherwise he does actually have links to be able to download it, and then you can play on an emulator or on like a Satiator or a Saru. So yeah, check it out.
No,
I haven't had a chance to play this. I assume you haven't either, Scotty, or
no, I have not. And we should
no?
say we're looking at this on Retro Dodo as well.
Oh yeah, Retro Dodo is so just bring them up as well. There we go. Yes, where we first learnt about it, and then I was like, I follow this guy on Patreon. I'm going to check out his post.
Huzzah! Yeah.
Huzzah! Yeah. So there we go. Awesome. That's I just out of curiosity, are you a Minecraft fan, or do you play Minecraft at all?
I played Minecraft and then avoided it because I am very susceptible to addictive games like this. And the first time I tried it was with my girlfriend at the time on 360. We started playing it at like 2:30 or like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, all right, well, yeah, we can play this. And like, if we stay up late, whatever. This is when I worked at GameStop retail. I don't open the store. I'm working in the afternoon. So we started playing it together co-op. Next time I looked at the clock, it was 2 a.m. And I was like, I'm done. That's it. Out of
Nice.
Minecraft.
Yep.
She kept playing. I did
Yeah,
not. So I understand the appeal, but yeah.
I've experienced Minecraft. I've played different. I think there's a version I played on the Dreamcast. Actually, someone made a version on Dreamcast. Um,
I
and
do remember
yeah,
that happening, yeah.
I played it a bit on PC and stuff. I played on the Switch as well, and maybe on Xbox.
Sure.
I get it. I can understand why people love it.
Mhm.
I think for me, it'd just be a waste of time almost. Like I think I would get lost. I'd get lost in it and just
Yeah,
building stuff.
right.
But I don't think I'd enjoy it that much. If that makes like I'd sort of I'd do it and just be like plodding along, and then at the end of it, be like, I haven't really done anything.
Right. Yeah.
But I appreciate it though because I think it's actually very cool what's being made and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
interesting to see this on the Saturn and see how far they go with it. That'd be really cool.
But why not the 32X? That's logical.
Yeah,
Just
what's come on? What's the best checks for?
joshing.
That's what we need. So, yes, as mentioned at the start of the episode, this week we are going to be looking at the Sega games from the 7th generation of consoles. So that would be the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Nintendo Wii. We are not doing the handhelds because that would make this too long and too crazy. But yeah, so we are doing, I guess, what a lot of podcasts and other people online do, a tier list thing. We're going to have some top
Oops.
tier list fun. And Scotty, this was kind of your idea, your suggestion. So
Yeah.
what's going on? What's happening?
So that yeah, what is going on? That's people ask me that constantly. What are you doing? What are you thinking? My logic was we've been talking about games from this era because we did talk about or we reviewed, we played through Aliens Colonial Marines. We talked about Condemned Criminal Origins when we had Chris Powell on of Megavision's fame. And most recently, we discussed Full Auto. All of those have been from the seventh generation. And it has not been planned that we go back to that. It's just kind of happened. So, yes, by popular demand from no one, we're creating the definitive ranking of games that Sega put out in the seventh generation of gaming excluding Atlas. Want to make that clear first. And like Graham said, excluding handheld. So this is going to be 360, PS3, and PC. There's only like a handful of PC games that are only on PC. You can probably guess what they are already if you know, you know. But this is the factual ranking of the seventh generation. No questions asked. And you know what? You can all do this online as well on Tier Maker once we, well, it is out there and the tier maker itself is out there to use as you wish. But yeah, of course, write in. Tell us if you agree. Tell us what you think of this. Tell us how wrong or how right we are. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now, and we're going to take a look at what we've got. And yeah, so tier making stuff, it's fun, it's goofy. Okay, jokes. I was obviously joking. If that was not obvious, I want to make it clear. We do not think we are the professionals of like opinions for this game, for anything, but we are. No. So what we've got though, we're going to start at the top with S. We have A, B, C, D, and then haven't played it because there's plenty we have not played. For myself, the smallest bit of background, I was working at GameStop during this era, so I played a lot of games because I thought I was doing my due diligence for my job. And this was also kind of when I think we were interacting with Sega here and there, be it Sega addicts or Sega nerds. So we had access to things through that. We've got what did it say? How many? 103 people. Look at all that cover art. Look at all that stuff.
Wow.
Just nonsense.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some friendly debates. We're gonna have some discussions about why we think something should be somewhere, etc. If we're not sure about a title or what things are exactly, I've got Sega Retro open in other tabs so that we can double check things, double check titles, double check what they are. So what we can do, I'm going to go ahead and kick this off. I think what we should do is first, let's rank the 3 games we played: Alien Colonial Marines, Condemned 1, and then the other one, Full Auto.
Well, also, yes.
What do you think, Graham, to start that way? Or do
Ooh.
you have any questions before we get going at all about this? Like, all
I
I'm
don't
going to
have
do is,
any- I don't have
drag
any
this up
questions,
here.
but I did have I just wanted to give a little comment, I guess, on the state of Sega at this time. Should I leave that
Sure.
to the end, or should I
Cool.
do it now?
Go for it.
And just going through this list, plus if you think about, there are technically more games out there. Like there are some on PC, more on PC as well, but also all the handheld games.
Mhm.
This is probably one of Sega's most prolific publishing and developing eras, I think.
Yeah.
There's so many games they put out this time, and this is a time. Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, you were Sega addicts and working at GameStop, and I was Sega nerds. I remember this being one of the times I was playing most games at this time, and it was great because Sega was pumping out a lot of really good games as well. Like, I'm not saying that they're all amazing, but there are a lot of quality games that, even if they weren't amazing, they were still fun to play. And just looking back at this list, I was like, wow, yeah, they put out a lot in this area. So
yeah,
I'm excited. Let's do this.
I do. I agree. I think that this era was the last experimental era, throwing the spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, right? So, yeah. And first and foremost, less experimental, but let's get it in there. Alien Colonial Marines. We played it, so we can't throw it in haven't played. I'm gonna say right now, it's not an S tier game. Yeah, so what do you think, Graham? Like, we played it, and then we realized halfway through, I'm just gonna set it here for the sake of not holding down my mouse button. And then we realized after finishing it how to change our weapons, among other things. So what's your gut tell you first? Anything?
C ranking.
C as in Colonial?
Colonial, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not bad. It's just boring, So I'll agree. C is okay for that, I think.
Before we played it, I remember, because I played it before we played it sort of for the show, I remember enjoying it a lot more, which is weird to say considering when it first came out, it was very buggy, but I played it after most of the bugs were fixed. And but when we replayed it, I was like, I still enjoy it. I still think there's the foundations of a really good game in there, but it still wasn't, as you say, it wasn't that challenging.
Right.
It could have been better. It's still enjoyable enough that if I want to play it again in a few years, I might do. But I think it's a C. It's fun enough. Amazing.
I think if I ever played it again, I would try my hardest to find a total of 3 more people to play with me and like go through a ridiculous co-op experience. Like, it might be even more broken, like even less challenging with 4 people, but who knows? What was the other one I said? Oh, the first Condemned. Okay, so let's move this up to here, and then whoops. So Condemned, definitely better than Aliens. S, I don't know. I don't remember the grades we gave them or anything, but I would say I would put this at a solid B, like a B game. It's not great, it's not subpar, but I think it's okay. What do you think?
I think it's a good game. I think it's a solid game, but yeah, I think after replaying it, I think I'd rank it as a B as well. Actually,
okay.
It was missing something. I think I prefer Condemned 2.
Oh yeah,
I think that's just a more polished game. So yeah, B. I'm happy with a B. I think it did a lot of stuff that was quite unique at the time. The melee the combat system was mostly melee.
It started something. I would argue that they set a bar for like melee controls, not controls. I don't know. You saw more melee stuff besides, Gordon Freeman with his crowbar after this,
Yeah.
So, and you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do Condemned 2 since we were just talking about the first one. What do you think?
Sweet.
Tell me. Talk to me. Interrupt me. Say whatever you want.
I'm going to say A.
I think I'm going to say A as well, because I played this through all the way and went back to the first game, and then I played Condemned 2 again. So,
Oh, really? Okay, there we go.
we're never going to see a sequel, unfortunately, but I think it is a solid horror game. Now, that in mind, we have not replayed it for the show. That might happen. Maybe we'll have Chris back. Who knows? But I could see us going back. I could see me tearing it apart like I did the first one. Who knows? Yeah,
Yep.
cool. Okay, we're in agreement of A. Awesome.
Cool.
And
You do the other Aliens games while we're at it? Like,
sure.
Well,
Yeah. Which one? Isolation or Predator first?
let's start with Isolation.
All right. Look at this fun little thing when you're on a Mac. It like gets real big if you can't find your cursor. Anyway, Alien Isolation. I watched this to its completion. I did not play it more than like an hour or so, but
Okay.
I enjoyed what it was going for. I know that lots of people will say it is the best Aliens game, but a lot of people will say Dead Space did it better. What do you say?
So I have not finished this game.
Mhm.
This game is too scary for me.
Uh-oh.
So I love it, but it's that kind of game that I really appreciate it. I really love it. One day I will finish it, but it's scared the crap. I get very scared. I get scared in video games very easily, and this game scared the living crap out of me. I'm tempted to put it in A though, because I have seen some more footage. I haven't seen the full playthrough because I don't want it to completely ruin for me. I'd put it in an A section though, because it recreates the Alien movies so well. I know it's not a remake of it's not a video game adaptation of the Aliens movies, but the experience I had of watching the first Alien movie, I get that playing this game, and it genuinely terrified me at times, and I think it's brilliant.
Did you get to the robot workers like that?
I did not quite get that far in the game, but
oh my gosh, you're never finishing
I know of the robot workers.
Yeah, they're worse than the xenomorph. That's what I was going to say though. So you're never finishing this game if you were scared enough by the xeno.
Yep.
Because once you see those red eyes coming at you, then you're like, oh, I'm turbo dead.
Yeah, it's really good game. Really good.
I know I should play it. I know I should just sit down with it. But I just have not. But I mean, I don't have anything to say against it, so I'll agree with an A on that. The scariest games we've ever played, right here, everybody. So another Alien game. I played the crap out of Aliens vs. Predator multiplayer to the point that like this was a good time when my friends and when I had like my friend group was basically the friends I made working at GameStop. We would hop online, and we had an agreement that, okay, nobody picked the Predator as playing as the Predator because he was busted as heck. And to the point, and it was kind of funny, I'll never forget one match where almost everybody was either a Xeno or a Marine, and we found out there was a Predator hiding in a tree, so we're like, we're ganging up against him. Like, we all tried to find the one Predator jerk that was like winning the match by themselves, you know? Wow. I would say though, like, the campaigns are okay. Multiplayer is fun, which I'm sure is dead now. So I would personally drop this down to a B, just because the campaign didn't feel like an afterthought, but like I don't know how much longevity this game has now that no one's online. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, did you play it?
Did I? This is one of my favorite first-person shooter games.
Okay. Did you finish the campaigns?
I don't know ever. Oh yeah, I've finished campaigns.
Okay.
So I loved it. I think graphically it was good graphics, but it wasn't like amazing. Right. However, I loved the campaigns. I loved the 3 different campaigns. I loved the way they worked. I thought the multiplayer was amazing and just very underrated multiplayer. Like, no one really spoke about it, but everyone I know who played it was like, this is a great multiplayer. I know some people were disappointed with the campaigns. I remember people comparing it to the original Alien vs. Predator, which was originally released on Atari Jaguar and PC back in the day. I think a lot of people had rose-tinted glasses though, because after I played this, I went back and played Alien vs. Predator, and I did not get on with it that well.
I've never played
of its time.
Yeah, it's been sitting in my Steam library for how many years, but I've never actually played that one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still a good game, but
Sure.
I felt like when I was going back to the old one, I was like, I definitely prefer this new one. And yeah, so I mean, B's fine, but I'd almost rank it as an A just because I had so much fun with it. Like, I think quality-wise, maybe it's not a AAA game, in that sense, but it's at the same time, I had so much fun with it. I would happily play it again and again. So yeah, because I've completed the campaign like 3 times.
Yeah. There's 3 campaigns. Hey,
okay, I've completed it 9 times. Then let's put it that way.
Gosh. This is like me in Resident Evil 2 trying to unlock Tofu.
No, I just loved it.
Okay, we'll put it in A.
Okay.
I was going to say I fully agree with an A, but one more positive thing I'll say about it real quick. I do remember getting actually nauseous playing as the Xeno in Alien. And I'm going to call this ACM. In ACM, I remember getting nauseous playing as the Xenomorph, jumping on walls and stuff. In this one, I think it juts you out to third person when you go to a wall or a ceiling, unless I'm misremembering. I just remember it was not nearly as jarring playing AVP as a Xeno.
I'm trying to remember.
As it was ACM.
I'm actually, to be honest, I'm happy to go down to a B because maybe I've got a bit of rose-tinted glasses, but I remember just loving it. And I played it multiple times, and the multiplayer was brilliant. So...
Well, you went with your gut. You said an A, so why don't we keep it there and see, if we come at the end of stuff, and when we go through stuff, maybe it'll be like, I don't know if that was that good. This thing did it better,
Listeners, viewers, tell us how crazy I am because I'm interested to know what your thoughts are on this game.
The way this goes, we might start putting a lot of stuff in C, being like, no, I enjoyed those, and then we're like, why is this a C? This is clearly a D, Or we add a special category of why did this exist? This is something. Wish we might get into some other games. And then we were saying full auto, we'll hop over to that just because we just played it. And I can't find... Oh, there it is.
Right, yep.
Okay, so full auto, we did play it. With my ranking, gut check, C. But now see, I didn't plan this. I'm already thinking it is better than Alien Colonial Marines.
That's true.
So
did we drop Alien Colonial Marines down to a D?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm thinking. I'm thinking...
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you were thinking C for full auto?
Yeah, because... I remember absolutely adoring Full Auto when it first came out. I still enjoyed it when we played it the other week. But you made some very good points about the game. And even though I still really enjoyed it, it wasn't quite as great as I remember. So I think C works. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I just remembered I replaced what would have been an E, like the worst ranking, with haven't played it. What do you think about adding another line in here? Because, let's see if it makes sense. Let's see, how do I add one? Add row below, but we'll actually, oops, I did that the wrong way. Sorry, everybody. Learning on the fly. Delete row, add row above. And then let's make that a different, okay, that's fine. This is E. And then we got to make that a different color though. Do that there. There we go. That'll make more sense overall.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're okay with full auto as a C.
Yeah. I'm tempted to move Alien versus Predator to B, just so you know. I think my gut was slightly involved.
Okay. All right.
Let's move it down. Let's do that. Okay, cool. I'm happy.
All right. So we could go through the alphabet now. We could, or unless you think I haven't talked about MadWorld and forever. Let's talk about that. Do you have any game you want to jump to right now that you see?
I mean, I haven't spoken about MadWorld in forever, to be honest. So we can talk about that. Let's do it.
Nice. Unfortunately, I have never played it. Played the crap out of Anarchy Reigns. I've never played MadWorld, though. And I know all about it. Very stylized. Was that Platinum and Sega's team-up debut?
Yeah, that was... I'm pretty sure I think it was the first game they released together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you feeling with this?
I'm thinking B.
B for MadWorld.
B for Bad World. Bad. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Beef Bloom, who did Max's voice, I think. I'm not sure.
There we go. That works.
I wish I had more. This was a very stylized. The game was all in black and white, except for the blood that was red and everywhere. And you're in like a weird game show type world where murdering people is the game show, essentially, in this arena type thing, and narrated by Greg Proops and somebody else.
And it made excellent use of the Wii controls in that motion controls. When if you don't know you're wielding a chain, this is for the audience. If you don't know you're wielding a chainsaw, and like you use the Wii controls to, wield the chainsaw. And yeah, it was just a fun game, and it was very at the time, it was quite publicized because it was like a full-on adult game for the Wii, basically. The Wii seen as a kid's thing was this is like just pure violence, basically. Like you could aside from the chainsaw, you could use the each area you go into is almost like its own mini arena. So you're like taking all these enemies and stuff. And I vividly remember there's a bit of like an underground train, and you can like throw enemies into the train as it's coming by and stuff, and just destroying them and things like that. And yeah, it looks basically like straight out of a comic book, like the art style. Like if you pause the game, it looks like you're looking at a comic book street, like a old style comic book with just black and white images. But it's all obviously it's a 3D game, and it was really cool. Really, very stylish, very cool, very brutal, good gameplay, solid gameplay. I don't really remember the story that well because it's been like a long time since I played it. When did that come out? 2000 and
probably 2008 or something. Let me double check.
Yeah, I was thinking 2008.
09 it says on here.
2009. Okay, there we go.
So yeah, Platinum Games.
Yeah, really good
stuff. All right,
yeah, very very
nice.
Fun.
And I mean, since we just mentioned it, probably should do Anarchy Reigns.
I haven't played it.
Oh golly, it's so
I know
good.
Of it.
It is the sequel to this. It is the sequel to MadWorld. You have okay, let me go to this. You do have what order is this in? This is not alphabetical.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Where's Anarchy Reigns then? There it is. Oh, this is I think through by year. But it's an arena fighter, and you have ridiculous characters like Oinky here. That is a big old dude, kind of stylized off of a pig, but he turns into an insane lizard person thing when you fight. But the best way I've described it is it's Twisted Metal without cars, because you're running around these open cities and beating the crap out of people. I thought maybe this would have like a game, like a screenshot of actual gameplay, but it's not. But you've got characters like one of the Rin sisters. She has, I forget what those are called, commas? No, I can't remember. Like on a tether, you've got Blacker Baron, who has flaming fists and stuff. This dude who one of his legs is a Durga, one of his legs is a minigun, basically. Where is my boy? But also what was fun is you had Bayonetta as an add-on character in this game. Big Bull is nuts too. Like Rin has giant fans. Big Bull is insane character with a rocket-powered hammer, but you're running around kicking the crap out of each other in these giant arenas. Mm-hmm.
God, on the row of the characters, that you're looking at, on the very right hand side, there's one in red.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Okay, it's not. In that small thumbnail, it kind of looked like, was it candy or honey from Last Bronx?
Oh, sure.
No, not Last Bronx. Just got the
Fighters.
name.
The other thing.
The other thing, yeah. Why can't I remember the name of the game? It was in Fighters. They were in Fighters Mega Mix, but also Fighting Vipers. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Anyway.
Let me see if this works.
Scotty's now getting some gameplay footage up.
Oh my god, I don't care about plot. Is this only plot? Here we go. So you're running around kicking the crap out of stuff, and like you have, combos and things you can pull off. It's very violent, overly violent, and you have like your powered up mode and stuff.
Is that actually are they actually levels, or is it just like little arenas, or
There are levels that you're just fighting bad guys forever, and you have to. I forget. I don't know why he's carrying a briefcase around. Maybe he has to get that somewhere. Oh, and a plant got him. So it's this weird post-apocalyptic world that you're in, and Max, the main character, is that really his name? Because it just doesn't sound right to me. But
Max? Or do you talk about Jack?
Jack. His name is Jack, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there we go. I could scroll up and it could maybe tell me Max Anarchy. That's why I was getting confused, because in Japan it's called Max Anarchy.
Okay.
But yeah, you have mission objectives, and you do have like bosses and stuff, and there's cutscenes with dialogue and all that stuff. And I forget why, but Jack is trying to find someone who killed his daughter, or his daughter was killed. I don't remember really. And there's her in there. So there is a story, but really it was the goal of it was multiplayer and just these insane and like 16-player fights that, when I was with the Sega addicts and also into Megavisions, we would host Thursday night throwdowns and have people joining up and stuff. And some people were still playing it on like PS3 and stuff at some point. I think the servers are down now, but fans brought them back somehow. But anyway, it was a lot of fun when you have people online and just going at it with the chat exploding and stuff like that. So I want to say it's an A. It was a big victim of poor marketing and really crappy release window, because Japan got it like a full 6 or 7 months before North America. I don't even know when it came out in PAL regions. And so like online was basically dead when it was out in the States finally. So it was also discounted. It was like a $30 game when it came out or something. But if you pre-ordered it, you got Bayonetta as a bonus character. And so when I worked at GameStop, anyone that bought the game was usually a result of me promoting or telling people about it, hyping it up. I would just put the Bayonetta download code on the receipt, whether they pre-ordered it or not, and let them know. So
nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember actually coming out, but I remember seeing it in the shop and being like, "Oh, this looks probably like a game that I might buy." And I think I did eventually get it, so I do own it, but I'd never played it.
It says here Japan got it in like May. I'm not sure if I'm understanding. Here, let's do like this. Not sure if I'm understanding this thing correctly. Oh, that just messed everything up. Japan got it, I think, in. Let's do this. Watch this. We're going to go back to it here. Where did it go? How is this set up?
The right, 2012.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Japan got it in July. Is that what it says? And then the US got it in January. Wow. And then you guys got it in August? So it was all over the place in releases.
Oh, wait. That's 2013 in the EU.
Oh gosh!
So like over a year later. Wow.
Yeah, they didn't know what they were doing. Yeah. And I remember Platinum saying they didn't know what Sega was doing either, because it was like ready to go for a while.
Yeah, I think also I did when this came out. I think it was around the time I kind of stopped. Sega Nerds basically shut down at this point, so I wasn't really doing stuff with Sega. I didn't know anything about the game, basically. So I just didn't know what it was, and I thought it was just an online multiplayer thing. So that's why I avoided it, because I don't really like online multiplayer games. Like online, I like online aspects to games if it's a single player game, but if it's online only, I don't really care. And that's what I thought this was. So I was like, okay. But now the way you spoke about this a couple of times on the show, I'm interested. So I think I do own it. I think I did pick it up eventually. So
I'm sure you do, because it was never expensive. The craziest thing is, like, not the craziest thing. You wouldn't have known about it unless you followed Platinum or Sega kind of religiously, because it just had no hype. Before the retro bubble, or just the video game price bubble in 2020 started getting bigger, like before lockdown, I bought a box of this game for PS3. Like I bought there were 8 copies somebody was selling on eBay, so I grabbed them. My plan was to give one away every week on Thursday night throwdowns with Megavisions after we'd play it, and listener questions or something. Like I had this whole plan to just give away. I still have like 6 or 7 copies of it in my closet, but now the network's down and stuff. So after that, I just kind of have them sitting around. I did give one out at MagFest to a shrine. There's a video of a short of that on my YouTube page, but that's how much we loved it, and that's how much I was like ready to But that was also when like you could find it for $5 or something, so it wasn't a big deal that I bought a box of them, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the experience, maybe it's being around it when the online was what Sega, Addicts made it. I think it's an A. The campaign is not great, and it's like honestly rough at some points. So with that in mind, since you also there's no LAN connection, it was only network multiplayer.
Okay.
You can't do a LAN thing with this. I'd maybe drop it to a B because of that, but in my heart of hearts, I say A for Anarchy. So you know, let me put it at A, unless you have any.
I've never played it, so I can't really give an opinion on something I've never played, but it looks fun.
And I wish, like, I'd say try out the campaign, but like that's not the strongest part of it. The strongest part's multiplayer that you can't even do. So all right, that's Anarchy. What are you feeling? Tell me a game.
You're hovering above Alpha Protocol. Let's do that.
I am. This got raked over the coals just because it came out around the time it came out when Mass Effect was massive, and so everybody was like, "This isn't Mass Effect," but it has choices in conversation, I think. I have literally never played this and only know of it vicariously through Sterling, who used to do the Jimquisition, and shoot, I forget what they go by now. I'll look it up. But tell me about this game, Graham.
I love this game. I didn't get to finish it though because I wasn't good enough. Like I made some bad choices early in the game, and it basically ruins my character development later. However, I would give it a very solid B.
Very solid B.
There you go.
All right, that's fine with me. I have no dog in this race fight. Oh gosh. You know what? It's probably a great game that I haven't touched. Beijing 2008.
Oh yeah.
Have you played that at all?
Yes, I did.
Damn it! All right, how is it?
I will give it I'm gonna give it a C because I think for out of Olympic games, it's probably very, very good and very solid. I'm not a huge fan of those games, so I'm giving it a C. Visually, it was fine. Gameplay was fine. I'm just not hugely into those games. So,
She's pumped. All right, good enough. C for Beijing. Tell me a game.
The Club.
The Club. I remember I played the demo of this. Ooh. Are you not gonna? What's happening? There we go. And it was okay. It was. I don't think they knew how to promote that game. Because it tried to make. I'm sure everybody called it Fight Club or thought it was Fight Club, but you really just. Oh, this looks so generic. Yeah, you just went through and shot people, and I think that was it.
Basically, yeah, you had they had levels which are kind of set out in a way that you had to go from point A to point B.
Yeah, they tried to make it arcadey.
It was kind of arcadey that the better, the faster you did it, the more headshots and stuff you got, the more points you got. And this is actually how I won an Xbox 360 at Sega HQ.
Oh, nice!
They had a mini competition, and when I went to I did my run through, and then I went to interview the developers of it. And when I came back, they're like, yeah, someone's beating your score, Graham. I was like, oh, fair enough. And then they announced it, and they're like, Graham, you actually won. I was like, whoa, this is great. So
what? Did they cheat?
No, they just lied. They apparently I beat people by quite far.
All right.
I think I actually got a really high score or something. So they kind of wanted to see me get disappointed. But I was like, oh, that's cool. Someone else beat me. That's fine.
Yeah. So I would like to go back to it. Maybe we could use that in another episode, an excuse for another episode. But what I remember, the demo was just like, I played this because it was a Sega game. I don't know that I'd check this out if it was not a Sega game. So that's what I would say. I would even drop it to D because there was nothing special about it. They just tried to make an arcadey third-person shooter. But what do you think?
I think I'm going to C because it's better than Alien Colonial Marines, I'd say. I think.
All right.
But it's a very unique game, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I think for what they tried and what they did, it's actually a very solid game. It's fun, but yeah, I can't rank it much higher.
All right, all right. I think let's start going through just from left to right. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, do it.
So I don't know what this is.
428. What is that?
That's right. You guessed it. 428. It is Fusha Sarita Shibuya Day, a visual novel adventure game developed by Chunsoft, says Sega Retro, published by Sega on the Wii. Oh, also on PSP and PS3 apparently, but publishing rights were then handled by Spike. Oh, it wasn't. I thought I was going to be able to find screenshots of it. So if it's a visual novel, we probably know the gist of it. Oh, why would it be on here? I guess. All right. Hey, there it is. Shibuya Scramble. Oh, that looks like it could have had a release in other areas. Oh, wow. This is just a straight up. Yeah.
Oh, those just photographs. What's going on?
This is also in English. Yeah, so I don't know how it actually plays or how it... This almost looks like an FMV, which makes me curious to play it. Is that a target in the background? Maybe.
We may have to play this then.
But I haven't touched it. Have you?
Nope, never heard of it.
Me neither. So in the haven't played area. Professional rank, guys. This is by the numbers. 428. This one I also have not played and don't remember. It was on PC and it was I think this one. Nope. I think it was this one. Yep. It's an entry in the this is, sorry for listeners, Advanced Daisen Ryaku 5. Entry in the Daisen Ryaku series and the sequel to Advanced Daisen Ryaku 4, which also don't know what those are. So, but they're a game. Did you play this, Graham?
I have never played it.
Yeah. Let's see if I could even find anything about it quickly enough, but probably not. What's it? Okay, let's put that name in after this. And, well, one of them came up, but it's from 2001. What about Street Pass?
This Dreamcast.
Yeah, I guess it was 2001, so the first one was on Dreamcast.
Wow. What
no screenshots.
kind of game is it? World War II turn-based strategy game. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw big tanks for one of them. PS2. Yeah, the other one's not on here that I wanted to find. So, oh wait, is it not? It's not. Okay, they don't even have the one that we're trying to find. That's annoying. No screenshots. All right, haven't played it.
Yep.
Alien Syndrome, though. Do we give this an A for Alien? How is Alien Syndrome ported to the Wii and other things?
I remember it on... did I have it? I feel like I had a handheld version of this.
Probably.
Was it on...
PSP?
Yeah? Yeah, I had the PSP version.
There you go.
Yeah.
No good?
It was fine. It wasn't great. Yeah, because there was an old arcade game. I think it might have also been on the Mega Drive. What was that?
Just don't block us, YouTube. Okay, so it's...
Oh, there was a sexy picture of a computer-generated lady or something?
She's just laying.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
So, that looks rough. This must be... Okay, that's a PSP screenshot. Nothing special. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd put it in D. Well, maybe even E.
Not a good game. Worse than Aliens Colonial Marine, says Graham.
Yeah, I remember being quite boring. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't that fun.
There you go.
There you go.
You didn't review it? We can't look up a quick review that you gave it on Sega Nerds?
I don't know if I actually reviewed this one. I think Chris might have reviewed it, but I did get to play it, and I was like,
That's all right. I was just joking anyway. Aquapaza is next here. That one, I think I played it. I might have owned it, but I don't really... It was a fighting game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a fighting game. Oh, for frick's sake, they don't have any screenshots. So, it's anime girls running around fighting. I don't really care. We could put it in. Haven't played it if you want to.
I haven't played it, so I have no idea what it is.
Nice. Armored Core 4. Do you have a dog in this race? All right. Never played it. Bayonetta.
Ooh.
Fun. I will say... What do you think?
Okay, wait. No, what are you saying, actually? What are you saying?
It's been a very long time since I played Bayonetta. Never finished the second one. I own the third one and haven't touched it. I remember having a lot of fun with it. Love the soundtrack. It is another platinum joint. Tons of Sega references in it, and just massive boss fights. I really loved it, and I would give it an A. Would I give it an S? I don't know. You can shift the difficulty so that it's not as hard, but there were some parts that I had to do over and over because I didn't understand combos and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm almost tempted to go S, but
we got our first S for sexy Bayonetta.
I remember playing it back in the day. I remember playing it the HD re-release on PC and loving it. I just think it's mental. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's insane.
And, yeah, I'm trying to think of a reason not to give it an S, to be honest.
The cover of "Fly Me to the Moon" is really, really good. The theme song, essentially.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine leaving it as an S for now.
Okay, sweet. Let's do it.
Is this another S? Binary domain?
What are you thinking? What's your thoughts?
Never touched it. I know it has Connect capabilities. Yeah. There's a flawless ranking system we have. We haven't played most of these.
Okay, so I'm going to give it an A, but I'd be borderline giving it an S.
Okay.
Because
why do you? Okay.
It's okay. Most people don't know about it. Most people who saw it thought it looked like a Gears of War clone. It's such a good game. Very cool. It's got the whole buddy system. When you talk to people and stuff, people interact with you differently as you play through it. The storyline's really good. Some of the characters are really fun. The combat's very solid. The only downside is the opening tutorial area does feel a bit like Gears of War, but it's so much more than that. It's such a good game. If you haven't played it, check it out. It's really, really good. So yeah, it's either a very strong A or possibly an S because it's such a good game.
Whoa. I cannot.
Let's keep it A. Let's keep it A. Let's keep it A. Let's keep it A for now. Yeah, everyone I know who's actually played it has really loved it. Really good. And the demo they released for it was just poor because the demo made it feel like a Gears of War game. It just wasn't a very good example. It wasn't a good representation of the final game. And when you play the final game, it's like, this is brilliant. So
it was made by the Yakuza and Like a Dragon team.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never knew that. Bleach. Didn't touch it. Did you touch it?
I did. I'm going to give it a C.
Oh, okay. Sure.
It's a sort of fighting game, like
is that only on the Wii?
Street Fighter or whatever, you know. What was that?
Is that only on the Wii?
That was, I believe this one was only on the Wii. There might have been one on the PSP.
Shattered Blade.
There was an RPG on the DS, which I played as well. But this was basically a fighting game, one-on-one fighting, but you've got your weapons and you can go crazy with mental combos and stuff. And if you're a fan of Bleach, which I am, it was really good fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were a Bleach fan.
Oh yeah, I never finished it though, but there's like over 500 episodes and I've watched most of them.
Dang. Did you play the other Bleach game called
something? Which one was that one?
Versus Crusade. That was only in Japan.
I haven't played it.
Okay. No big deal. Going down to right there. Boop. Oh, why are you still here? We meant to remove this one. Oops. Well, We'll put it in haven't played because that was an Atlas joint. The Atlas games should not be in here. They are not besides that one. Somehow that one slipped through the cracks. All right. Captain America. I played a little bit of that. It was pretty good, probably because it plays like the Batman Arkham games, and it was not going to be a Captain America game before, as it was being made. They decided that, I think, after the fact. I don't remember it well enough, so I will put it in the middle ground of C because I don't remember it. Did you play it at all?
I did not play it.
All right, C for Captain. That's what I think. Chrome Hounds.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying this was a D game, right?
I'm saying it's either a C or a B game. Let's go for C. Let's go for a C game.
All right. C for Chrome.
Online, the multiplayer was probably the best bit of this. The multiplayer was really good. The single player was still really good and strong.
Okay.
Multiplayer was the best, but because of the way they did it, it was so unique at the time. But yeah, it's Yeah, a solid game. And actually, we mentioned on the show, they brought back the online multiplayer recently, so could potentially pick it up and play it again.
Chrome Hounds.
Yeah.
Conduit 2.
Ooh.
Oh no, did we not add the Conduit in here? I'm just double checking real quick.
Oh.
Oh crap. All right, well, I'll do that on a different screen. Did you play Conduit 2?
I have. Didn't get the chance to finish it. It was better than Conduit 1, so I'm going to give it a B.
Okay.
Have you played it?
Nope. I didn't play either of them, unfortunately. And I'm throwing... Yeah?
But for like the Wii and stuff, the I can't remember the name of the developers now. Was it High Voltage, I think? They did the visuals and the game engine they created for the Wii was really good. It was a very solid game. It was fun from what I played of it. I didn't finish it, but I played a lot of Conduit 2. Yeah, I'll give it. Wait, what were we looking at? What did I say? Was it a B or C? I can't remember what I said now.
I don't know what you said. Rewind the tape, everyone. Because I was too busy trying to add the cover art for the first game.
Because you're off the screen, I couldn't remember what I said.
Oh, well, it should still be in there. Let's go check here. No, you had it. I put it in
B. I think B. I think I'd say B. B for that.
Conduit 2. All right, cool. Now, what about the first Conduit? What do we think now?
Yeah,
first one I did not play either.
Either a C or a D.
The second one better. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can throw it down into a D. It was a first-person.
Screw it. Yeah, let's go D.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, their ideas were really good. The single player got really boring. Some of the levels started to look the same. The multiplayer was very strong though. It reminded me of GoldenEye multiplayer.
Oh, wow.
I think it was one of the first games that used the Wii. There's like a attachment you could get for the Wii where you could speak into it or something. Like, to do.
I think it was called Wii Speak.
Online voice. Yeah. I think it was one of the early proper online multiplayer games you could do or something like that. There's something special about the online multiplayer. Anyway.
Wow.
But it also had split screen as well.
Yeah, there it is. Compatible with Wii Speak. That's silly. Okay. All right. You know her, you love her. She was at Alcatraz. Daisy Fuentes, Pilates.
Oh, yes.
S. Oh, right. Okay.
Sure,
good.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you
so
go.
We'll keep going. No, I didn't. Did you play this game?
Pilates? No, don't think it came out over here.
Oh, okay. Well, you're lost.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah. All right. The Dreamcast collection. Some of the worst cover art you'll ever see.
Oh yeah, that's got to be an S, surely.
I mean, arguably, yeah, because Sonic Adventure is great. Space Channel 5 is good. Crazy Taxi is awesome. Bass Fishing is not bad. It's a fun game if you've got the waggle.
SEGA Bass Fishing is a great game. I love SEGA Bass Fishing. Yeah.
I think, all right, this is S tier. If you agree, what do you think?
Yeah, if there's an S plus tier, let's stick in there. But okay, let's go with S.
There can be. This is our freaking thing. Adro above.
Really? Are we going to do it? Okay, fine.
S plus, you idiots. Duh. And oh, whoops. Let me do this. I can just do this, and then I can do S plus, and there we go.
Sweet. There you go.
That's the rules, everyone. Okay. This is another Japanese joint that I can't remember. Yeah, couldn't remember.
Yeah, I've never played it. I haven't played any of those games, but I know they exist.
Yeah, I haven't touched it either. I think it's a virtual board game for the Wii, if I understand by reading this correctly. So it's probably great, but didn't touch it. So it's
basically the Sonic Shuffle for the Wii. Is that what we're saying? So that's S
boy
as well.
Oh, okay, great. Nope. Which one's this one? Dengenki Bunko Fighting Climax. They are fun fighting games. They are like, Dengenki Bunko is like another publisher, or it's another. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the. Oh crap. I can't remember the name of the company where Naruto and Dragon Ball are and stuff. They're like magazine that they come through. Why is there no screenshots for this either? All right, whatever. Here's a video. It's a fighting game, but it has a lot of Sega stuff in it. Like that level, I was hoping they would show this level. There's a level in this game that's knights,
I was about to say, it looks like Knights, yeah.
and you've got like Shonen Jump. That's the thing I couldn't think of that Naruto,
Yes.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball is in. Dengeki Bunko is kind of like that thing. So it's a pretty cool fighting game. It's got some of the Sword Art Online characters and no one else that I really know of. But yeah, there's the Knights level in the background there a little bit. Try to see it again. So she plays sports. Some dude, I can't remember if it's in this one or the other one, that can throw like vending machines at you.
Oh, wow.
So I suck at fighters, but I always had fun playing with people that knew what they were doing. But I don't know. I'd say a C. Did you play this at all?
I did not, but I remember it coming out and people going nuts for it. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Okay. And I don't know how big the sequel was, but we're not going to find out on here, I guess. Oh, geez, guys. Okay, well, that's not exactly the cover that I wanted, but I don't remember if I played that at all. I don't think it came out over here. Let's check that real quick. The first one was over here. The second one, hope you're not getting sick as I keep jumping around screens. It did not get released outside of Japan, so that's why I didn't play it. Okay. Whatever. Football managers, we're in there now.
Yes.
Did you play any of these?
I did. They're brilliant.
Okay.
Like they,
Those picks.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put if all the football managers put in A, basically.
Oh, all right. Fine with me.
For American audience, this is football is in soccer. And for the rest of the world, it's football. But yeah, I'm not the biggest football fan. Like I enjoy it to an extent. However, when I played these games, I played them on the PC, and they were very, very addictive, very entertaining, and I understand why people love them. Like, there's, this is one of the best-selling franchises that Sega actually has, especially on PC. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's very addictive games. And I can't remember which year it was, but one of the years around this time is when they started actually introducing a 3D.
Ooh.
So like, it's a lot of menus and screens and stuff, but weirdly it's addictive. And then they actually introduced a 3D bit where you can actually watch the game in 3D. So you have your character, your players and stuff. And there's lots of after game managerial stuff that goes on. It's really it's surprisingly addictive, surprisingly fun. Maybe put the 2006 one down a level, but I'm pretty sure that's the one after that was even better. Like
07.
Let's put that in A. Let's do it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
You got it.
Why not?
I trust you. Ooh, Full Auto 2.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is one that I'm not sure of because we just played the first one that I thought was okay, but now, where do we put that C? I'd be tempted to put it in B because I was saying how, like, man, this is a lot. I remember being a lot more fun. I think you can change your weapons, like, in-game and stuff. But now I'm scared. No, I'll say B. I mean, you haven't. I know that you have not played it yet. That's why we're gonna try
I'm happy
it. Maybe so.
to go by your judgment. So yeah, let's go with B.
Cool. It's fine with me. B for Battle Lines, Full Auto 2. So that was, if we didn't clarify, that was only on PS3. The first one was on 360 only.
Yep.
This is a Pengo game. I don't know what it actually is, and let's see, Pengo. There he is. Gen-Sen Love plus Pengo. That classic, which apparently I was like, Graham, what did you put on this list? Because we had to. Oh, we didn't even say at the beginning of this. No one's done this kind of list before. Everybody who ranks anything related to Sega is all Sonic nonsense, except for Casey and the Sega Lounge. Sounds like a band, but the Sega Lounge did rank Sega franchises last year. Shout outs to them as always, but this is something that none of them have done, or no one has done, is this era, this generation, because a lot of Sega things are like Sega versus Sega, who's in a fighting game? Let's rank all the Sonic games, So Graham and I were putting this together, and I saw this one. I was like, is this even a game? And it had a disc, so did you play it?
I haven't played it. I can't really comment on it.
Ditto. Now, Ghost Squad is up next. I will easily say this is an A. It is an on-rail shooter. Only the Wii version has 4-player mode, which is insane. I think I've tried 3 people at once playing this game. I don't think I've been able to have 4 people play it on the Wii. It's just a good time. Ridiculous unlockables. What else is to say, really, you know? I think you've played this, right? We've briefly talked about it, maybe?
I loved it. This is
You say you reviewed it?
Best,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's one of the best. Yes, you can find my review. Oh god, I don't know if it still exists, but yeah, I loved it. I would be tempted to put it in S, but happy with A. Very strong A.
What's it called? Ghost Recon? Nope, that's nope.
Ghost Squad.
Ghost Squad. Squad goals. Ghost Squad goals. There's the title for this episode. Was it on Sega Nerds?
Should have been.
Let me try.
Or Sega gave it to me and I didn't review it.
Are we gonna call Graham out live on the podcast? I'm not seeing it.
Maybe it does. Maybe I didn't review it. I remember getting it though.
Dang. Anyway, I would honestly put this in S because I love it.
Yeah, I'm happy with S. It's such if people haven't played it, it's a very, very good light gun game. Very well made. Good, and it works so well with the Wii controller as well.
Yeah, so like I like this more than the House of the Dead. Is that the next one? It might even be. I liked it more than the House of the Dead 2 and 3.
Oh yeah,
on the Wii because with that one, my here's a funny joke coming up. My wrist would hurt after playing that House of the Dead game because you would reload just by like tilting it that way. Maybe this had a button set to reload in it. Yeah, no, it's just so much fun. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this in a store and thought, do I own that yet? Because I would happily buy it again because it's never been pricey either.
Yeah, it's one of those games that was just so good, but no one spoke about it or really rated it. I was like, well, come on, guys, it's a great game.
Yep.
Really. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. S ranking.
Nice. All right, let's pause here real quick. So we could probably turn this into a 2-parter.
You could do. Yeah.
Let's count how many we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 34. That's a third of the games.
Ooh.
So that's a good bit of games right now. I think we are realizing we've bitten off a little more than you can chew in one episode. But I do know that Golden Axe, Beast Rider, Graham has a background with that. So let's tease that for next time, and we'll go into part 2 of ranking the 7th generation. Oh, thank you. Pop-ups everywhere. Sega 7th generation console games maker tier list maker.
Rolls off the tongue nicely. Beautiful.
Sure does. So I think we're gonna, we'll pause it here. We're gonna save the list. Everybody's gonna watch me save this again, and that's fun to watch. So let me stop sharing my screen, and I'll save this while you close this out, Graham. How does that sound?
That sounds good. That's so that wraps it up for the show this week, and we'll continue this in the next episode. And I hope people are enjoying it, and let us know what you think so far. We'll come back and we'll kick it off with Golden Axe Beast Rider and try and finish the rest of them. We'll try and go through them a bit quicker as well. And they're very exciting. So I guess leave it off with we'll round it up with the plugs and shout outs that we normally do. So one of the shout outs that I have this week is for the Sega guys. So the Sega guys have done a really cool video comparing SEGA Rally on the Sega Saturn versus SEGA Rally 2 on the Dreamcast. So basically the console ports of the two games. It's a really interesting video. It's actually really fun. I think it's worth a shout out. So Sega guys, they do great stuff. Really big fan of their work. So check out which one was better. It's a really, really fun video. Scotty, have you got any plugs and shout outs this week?
I do. Is it all right if I share my screen actually?
Of course.
Do that again real quick here and it will work flawlessly. So we gave a shout out to the Kickstarter for Escape 2049. It's not going to meet its goal, unfortunate.
Mm.
But I did want to at least give a shout out to Orion Soft that it's a one-person dev, basically, but they've made a lot of other cool games, and you can go to orionsoft.games to find those. Some of them you can download digitally, but some of them you can get physically. Like the first one that Graham and I have talked about a whole lot, Escape 2042. You can actually get it on Game Boy Advance now, but there
Wow.
was a Genesis version, I thought.
There's a cartridge there.
Oh yeah, there's the cartridge. So yeah, but they make a lot of cool games. Alice's Mom's Rescue I've played. It's a fun co-op thing. We mentioned Escape. Turtle Chomp is a cool little puzzle game, but they have a lot of stuff. Orion Soft, definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, really good games. Yeah, very good games, especially for a single developer. And yeah,
that's all I got.
Fantastic. Well, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll continue this tier list the next episode. And we've got some other great episodes we've got lined up coming up. So do stay tuned to us. And there's something we've got cooking up in the works, which hopefully will play out. And we won't give any more details, but it just depends on if we might have a special guest.
We have plans. We have plans. Don't hit stuff that might not happen.
I'm just saying, we're hoping to get a guest. That may not happen, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, but we've got some great shows lined up for you. But this tier thing we wanted to do, and we'll continue with the next episode. And yeah, as always, thanks for liking, thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. And yeah, with that, see you later. Sweet. That's
and you know how I got it to work? By not listening to anything anyone says online. I make my own rules.
Damn Skippy. Yeah. That's why we're always having computer problems, because we listen to other people.
Yeah, that's a lot of the problems with the internet.